What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're basically 24 hours away from the release of Season 2, which of course as a DMZ player is a huge deal for us because there's a whole bunch of additional missions and shit coming to the game, so super excited for that. But today I wanted to discuss a specific tactical equipment which I don't see a lot of players running and which I absolutely want to explain the pros of using to you and get you to try it out. And when it comes to the tactical slot and the equipment that you bring into the DMZ with you, this is a fairly contested slot with some really good options available here. However, something that I see all the time is players crossing over from Warzone to DMZ tend to favor tacticals which are really strong in Warzone, aka you will see a lot of people running stims. Now stims are really good and there's certainly cases where stim is a fantastic tactical to have, especially if you're being pressured by a whole bunch of AI and they're peppering away at your health and you want a challenge with a full health bar. I also see a lot of people running smoke, and of course you have a benefit there of smoking an area if you're under fire from a sniper, or if you're dealing with a kind of situation around your extract chopper and you want to try and use that to mask your way out of the map. And then last but not least, surely there's also an argument for the spotter scope. The spotter scope is a fantastic tool for the spawn camper in us, or more specifically the extraction camper in us, because it's a great way to view a certain area without actually using your sniper rifle and giving your position away with the sniper glint. Now all of those tacticals are fairly good and there's a case for each one of them to be used, but I find myself using stun grenades more often than not, and the reason for that simply being that this is a super versatile tactical equipment that is as debilitating against human beings as it is against AI. Firstly, looking at it from a perspective of PvP, aka against other human beings, it seems that most players don't know how to react against this tactical, and oftentimes the situation that I find is that when I throw this around a corner or throw this into an area where it's going to essentially stun the enemy player, they will oftentimes turn or jump or try to move out of the way of this, thereby essentially moving their view away from the vector that I was coming from. This generally hands you the kill straight away because you are able to put shots on them without them actually being able to return fire. So this is a fantastic tactical to use in PvP engagements. Obviously it's better for situations where you can control the area that you throw it in, out in the open against someone that's 120 meters away. That's not really going to do that well, but against enemies that are in close combat situations inside a building, just coming into a building, anything like this, this can oftentimes just steal kills for you, and I highly recommend it. Then from an AI perspective, and honestly where this tactical really shines for me, oftentimes as a solo, and as you know if you're a follower of the channel, this is a preferred playstyle of me playing DMZ solo. It is often quite daunting coming back into a match after just taking a bad loss. You're down to 1 plate armor, and so now you have issues with fighting tight clumps of AI since they will simply beam you down. Now the stun grenade has exactly the same effect that it has on human beings on AI, so you can use it to throw it into a cluster of enemies and thereby essentially stop them from shooting at you and get their attention off you, or give you time to essentially stitch them up. More specifically, these are fantastic in doing some of the more difficult contracts that are usually a problem for people playing solo. Need to rescue a hostage and the 15 pimps guarding it won't let you bang? Guess what? Stun grenade does the job. Need to ice a HVT but don't want to end up with more lead in you than a Black & Decker workbench? Guess what? Stun grenade to the rescue. Point is, it's a highly versatile piece of equipment that is usually a complete surprise to whomever you're using it, so I highly encourage you to try it out if you're still stuck in the old meta of essentially running around with stims or decoys or anything like that. Absolutely give stun grenades a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And that's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know which equipment and loadouts you enjoy employing. We are, as I said, basically a day away from Season 2 coming out. I am super pumped from it. Let me know what you guys are going to do first, the very second Season 2 opens up. And more than anything, just have fun playing. I'll be seeing you soon with a whole bunch of new videos coming to the channel specifically on Season 2, the contracts, the missions, and all of that, as well as the new location, Ashika Island. But other than that, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers. They want the best of me now.
best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.